Hello and welcome to Albion TV presents the AO Daily Show, your source of real news in an unreal world, keeping you up to date on the latest news, events, and the great community of Albion Online. Today is Thursday, the 9th of July, 2020, and I am your host, Shozen, and joining me today, as always, is Bogul. Bogul, do I have the wrong notes?
Do you have the wrong? I don't know. What did you just read? 9th of July? That's today, right? Today is 9th?
Yeah, well, it says the 3rd on my notes.
You have the correct notes, sir.
Okay, thank God. Okay, I just had to make sure that today is the 3rd, according to the notes. Yeah, we have a pretty good show for you today. We're going to talk a little bit about basically a war report on the guilds we don't see every day in the ZVZs, because there are a couple of wars that we don't get to see on a regular basis because they're at different time slots. Like Bogul, I don't see a lot of the 5 UTC.
I'm asleep usually during that time, yeah.
I think I'm asleep during that time.
Do we need a new correspondent from that time zone? I think
what time zone is that?
Like late?
Yeah, it's late. When the heck is that? Who?
A lot of people in the world live in that time zone, sir. It's just
okay. No, that's true. Like, yes. I believe there is there's California over there, so Hollywood is there, right? Hollywood's important.
Can we get a Hollywood host for the AO Daily Show to report on?
Oh my God.
On the news from the south?
That's what we need. That's what we need. We need like a California 8.
Maybe Chad knows somebody who is well informed about the very late, or rather very early UTC, right? Because it is the 5 to 9 and 3 to 7 UTC that you're talking about, 0 to 4, that kind of general area. If you are somebody who knows a lot about the ZVZ landscape, the warfare going on at that time period, we are trying to fill some information gaps. So get in touch. Maybe we can make you a regular occurrence as a wartime correspondent or something. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be great. Sorry, I'm still in the middle of a secondary conversation here. Let's hope that one.
Whoever you are, stop talking to Shozen. I need the guy for the show now. Hey,
to be here now. It's time. It's time for patch 15. According to the PSAs, Bogul, we have some mount changes have arrived. That happened earlier in the week on Monday before we even started showing up to the week. We talked about it briefly on Tuesday. When you get demounted now by those claw gankers, guys, you get the briefest of opportunities to react, to do something, to save yourself, because you have a little bit of CC immunity right when you get demounted, which I think is good.
Are people happy with the change, by the way? I mean, we sort of hinted at it last time that there's always a lot of outcry, right, when stuff's getting nerfed, but then it turns out to be not a big deal at all. Chad says bad change on the tanks. Why? But I feel like after the initial outcry, it sort of calmed down very quick, right? So I
didn't hear a cry, Bogul.
Right. So my ears were deaf
to that cries, because I'm gonna tell the story again, Bogul.
Yeah.
Compared to April 1st, 2017, this ain't nothing, guys. This is okay. When they announced on April 1st on a Saturday the concept of consensual PvP,
important,
gankers around the world wept as they laughed with SBI about their very, very funny April Fool's joke. And then a week later, it went into effect, Bogul.
Yeah.
And then I was crying for real as I spent a month dreaded, unable to enter any cities or yellow zones. And it happened. So you guys, I know you gankers are out there saying, this is terrible. This is the end of ganking. How will we ever survive? 2 words.
You will.
Get good.
All right. That works too. There's a patch 15.1, by the way, as well.
Yeah, there is. We'll talk about that, yeah.
Happened yesterday. Hotfix 15.1. The self-ignition on the Spectre jacket was changed from self-damage per tick, 50 true, to 3% of max health. This is a temporary hotfix intended to improve the situation for high-level Crystal League matches coming this weekend.
That's important. This is a great hotfix. This is changing it from a static damage per second. So if you stacked all your health, right, you could run around on fire forever and just burn and eat people and just have so much health. You could just be like, I'm on fire and you're dead. And I'm fine because I got 1 heal and I have 3k health. I'm good. But now it's percentage based, which means that even if you're stacking your health, you're still going to drop at the appropriate rate. And I believe they also make it that it doesn't stack now as well.
Not yet.
Okay,
I think that's on the timeline, but I think they said somewhere that they have so many patches lined up for release right now that this has to, fit in later, I think. Yeah. And then in chat, I want to give a shout out to XXX Peppy XXX saying that apparently patch 16 test server nodes are on the test server right now. Queen patch 16, 11 minutes ago. I just put it in the notes for you so you can look at it.
I'm looking right now, and guess what?
Yeah.
Self-ignition, Spectre Jacket, Burn Aura can no longer be stacked, meaning the maximum of 1 aura applies to any given target. So that is next. Thank you to chat for pointing that out. I'll have to go over and see who that was. Do you know who that was?
I just mentioned it. Yeah, Peppy. Yeah.
Oh, Peppy. Thank you.
Yeah, so as usual, test server patch notes means it's in testing, and it usually also means that it's something for the week after, right? Whenever patch day happens the week after. So maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday is what I think. There's a truck in my front. Is I think what we can work with or hope for. But there's other changes. Damage taken from Hellgate Warden and Gatekeeper spells can no longer be reflected. That's the other one we talked about yesterday, right?
Yes.
The reflect mobs were they sort of removed reflect from all the Hellgate mobs except for the
interior guys. The interior guys. They forgot the guy who was important. Like the guy who lets the whole thing happen.
Yeah, well, happens.
I mean, I'm sure that's going to get fixed too in a soon.
No, yeah, well, patch 16, right? That's what's
yeah. It says that it's the first change right at the top.
Yes,
we don't know when 16 is, Bogul. That's why I'm saying soon.
Okay. Well, okay.
I guess I'm not gonna say it is next week, but I always feel like it's next week when we get these. You know what I mean?
Next week is anniversary week, right?
Oh yeah, then they probably shouldn't. I'm scratching my head. Bogul.
Yeah.
Next week is anniversary.
Yes.
Usually they do something on anniversary, so
there should be a patch. But
there should be a patch. Right? Yeah, like they put things into the game this week sometimes. I don't know if it's going to happen.
If I was a betting man, I would bet a large sum on this happening next week.
Well, Bogul, I'll tell you, if I was a betting man, I'd be down whatever I bet because I'm not getting a T-shirt.
Nobody gets that.
Saddest day ever. I was just notified that because of coronavirus, they can't ship my shirt to America until after coronavirus is over.
Oh no!
Apparently, they're not letting people into America anymore.
How about they call up a T-shirt printing company and go like, "Hey, I can email you that logo and send it then."
I want one made in Germany. Okay.
Okay. From SBI, from the office.
I want it from the office. I want somebody to have handled it. I want it signed.
Okay. All
like
right.
If it's taking longer, I want it signed. I have a full signed game collection. Like I have lots of games. I have Runes of Canark signed by the entire development team of
the what?
EverQuest. Runes of Canark, the first expansion for EverQuest, signed by the entire team.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
fancy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's my my crown. But I also collect tabletop games. Unimportant though. More PSAs. Bogle, did you know that this weekend we have an invasion?
I did, yes.
It's a big invasion too. It's the last invasion of the season before double points.
Yes. Okay.
It's big because we have this gigantic coalition that has been pushing day in and day out against the Partnership of Equals Empire.
We still don't have a name.
I don't have a good name for it. It's
No.
And anybody got any suggestions besides the rental empire? Because I don't like that. Because I mean, they don't have a lot of things to rent right now.
Actually, a random thing that we can throw in right now, since we're talking about that. I mean, it's something we sort of wanted to save for the end, but before the show, we were looking around the map. We were preparing for a ZVZ show. We will talk about some of the wars that are going on later today, right? Not only the wars that we didn't see, but the main ones. But since you're talking about rent, and like if you look around the map and then you look in the corners, there are some areas that are heavily forgotten oftentimes.
Yeah.
And the red one down here,
place.
12 UTC, CIR, Squaretel. What's these three zones about? It's so far away from everything. Like so far away from everything.
Okay, why don't you click on any of those zones?
And then inside, Atom, Gibbon, Serol, Borauki, Dead Horde, CAR, Squaretel, anywhere? Hello?
Rental.
Maybe if the guys who are pretending to be a coalition really wanted to do something against rental, they have to do a little detour.
That would be so mean if they attacked those territories at what is it, like 5 UTC, Bogle?
12 UTC.
12 UTC. Okay, that's not as bad. No, that's doable. I can do that.
Yeah. I just saw that randomly. I was like, wait, that's CIR all over there? What? How? Why? When?
Oh, yeah, we were like, what are they doing over there? Hanging out? Catching some rents?
I think it's a famous beach resort. It's on the water, right? You have skiing, you have the mountains here, you have a beach, like a desert area.
That's why Sun sticks around.
Huh?
The Sun, they like their resorts.
Oh, okay. All right, okay.
Sun once a year goes off and, has their meetup, and they like to pick a nice fancy place. And apparently this year it's Skull Marsh.
We saw that as well, right? Skull lower? No, I mean, no, that's not the one. I meant the main thing that's not happening there. Where is it? Springsound Wetland, right? That one.
Oh, okay. Way over there.
Yeah, I mean, we have been
this
wondering.
Is an interesting thing. If you go over to the wetlands, that is interesting because we've seen this. Why aren't they attacking Bogul?
Afraid of malaria or bees.
It is a swamp.
Yeah.
Afraid of bees?
No, not bees. What's the one? Mosquitoes is the English word. Yes, different thing. Yes. Oh. I mean, Rage, Dune, Nightfall Council, Shai Hulud is anti-PoE, right? Just to confirm. So they have held that territory for like 2 weeks now. It feels, or like a week at least. But they're not putting pressure on Sun, and we don't understand why. And we would like to, but we have no idea. There's no evidence. Nobody says it's they've been paid off or something.
And it's within the right time zone too.
Yeah.
So
maybe Sun's flirting.
Look at Robin orders. Someone, for the love of God, tell us.
Maybe Sun has an affair with somebody in the Dune guys.
Well,
maybe
that's.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Dune thing was something that we were. This is the Dune Alliance, right? This is who we're dealing with here. I just want to make sure I'm talking about Dune. Okay.
Yeah.
Dune is one of those ones that I found was in an interesting situation. They have, well, it's not now, But earlier today, they had, what was it, 6 territories, and 5 of them were under attack.
Yeah.
I don't think they have that many territories anymore, Bogul.
They have 7.
They got more?
Yes. What? Shozen, what are you...
How does this even happen?
I don't know. What are you talking... What did you try to say? Maybe we mixed something up then.
No, that I was trying to find out what was going on with Dune. Like, you know, you have me looking up Dune and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, Dune's under attack by everybody, right? Oh, thank you, Robin. Robin's telling me they gained Battle Bray. Okay. But like, I want to know what's going on with this war, and because we don't see them fight. I've seen very little of the Dune Alliance. Yet when I saw that they were completely, under attack, and I was like, we should be able to figure this out a little bit. Where they're fighting, what's going on, how they're growing, and who they're fighting against. But yeah, Poe doesn't seem to care about those fights. They just kind of launch and, But I can tell you, I can understand why. Today, if we go over to those 2 zones we were just in earlier today, you want to go check out Sunfang Wasteland, Sunfang Ravine, just real quick to show what's not there?
That hideout, the Hammer and Sickle hideout that was there for the last 4 days, right?
Well, it was there. It was longer than 4 days.
True.
But
True. It's just a Elevate one in Wasteland and in Ravine today as well. The Hammer and Sickle guys lost another hideout. That was the big objective today for the coalition, and now it seems like they sort of cleared out the north or the inner circle area away from, or they removed the hideouts from PoE.
They're gone.
I mean, it means it started in Thunder Rock. It started in Darkbrow. Now?
Hey, so somebody's asking right now for a little attention for Savage.
Savage.
So Savage, if you come up to the north and you go up towards like Everwinter Peak, Everwinter Passage, Everwinter Reach, Savage has been attacking Final Order.
Yes.
For a couple of days at least. I don't know how many days in a row it's been, but I've been kind of looking over the last 2. And I have noticed that it's been going on. And guess who still owns those territories? Final Order. Yeah. So even with Derek on the vacay, it's a rough deal over there for Savage. With Sarge over here in chat, do you want to give us any information? You want to give us a bit on your war over there with Final Order? Let us know what's going on. We'll go ahead and talk about it. But I honestly, I don't know a lot about it. But I might know more about it soon, Bogul. I'm going to try to cover some 21 UTCs soon.
Oh.
And all these are 21 UTC.
21? Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
So
you are going to cover 21 UTC?
I'm going to try. I can't promise it yet.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to get me some 21 UTC coverage in there and show some of the war in the north. That could be fun.
Yes, definitely. We have seen too little.
Well, he says they have not been launching on Final Order. Okay. I guess just today then? If that's what you're going to say? And the other guys in north too? Because I see it. I see it. I don't know. Maybe it's not happening. Maybe it's just been fighting. Okay. I guess they've just been fighting, not launching, just fighting. Just for the lulls. Okay. Maybe we'll have to bring in somebody from Savage back to find out what's going on in that area. All right. Moving on.
We forgot to plug something.
I mean, we forget.
We sort of said it was Invasion Day, right? Well, apparently there's a news post too. Apparently it's on Saturday. Apparently
Saturday is Invasion Day.
Yes. Apparently we are covering this here 17:30.
We will be
with Lupac And Adira30 actually with Robin Hood RS, who's in chat.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting Saturday. Lupac has a DJ gig. So instead of him being there like for the crystals, as he usually is, we'll actually have Tazik here for the crystals.
So we'll have the full AlbionTV team, 5 guys on one day, showing up on stream.
Great. Wait, is that a first?
Might be. Might be.
I hope it's not the last.
Ooh. Between the 2 reset broadcasts, you said at 5 at 2-7 Crystal League fights, 2030, 21, 2130, and on Sunday we have a level 8 as well, right? That's this Sunday, so it's a packed weekend.
Yeah, this is a oh gosh, did you say we, Bogul? How much do we have this weekend?
Packed a lot, Benny.
All weekend long.
Yes.
Followed up by.
One
anniversary
day
weekend?
Yeah, one day of break, off. And then
1 day break.
Then a crazy week, yeah.
All right. I'm ready.
I need a break. I don't know.
I'm gonna need like to get like a corner man for next week, like where they just hang out, with that ice pack and they just kind of shove it on your shoulders over. All right, I'm ready. All right, we had one more group that I wanted to talk about, Bogul. We didn't get to the Sigma Alliance.
Yes, please tell me who is Sigma Alliance.
I don't know.
Where are they even? What do
I
they
lost
live?
them.
What do you mean?
I lost them. I wrote down that 5 out of their 7 hideouts were under attack. And I said, Bogul, I'll come back to this after we finish this next project.
Yeah.
And I didn't get back there. I know it's over in the east. Oh, thank God. Chat is telling me where they are right now.
Kira's de Silencio.
Limehurst. Thank God. Somebody knew where they were.
Yes.
Good. All right. We can go over to Limehurst and we can find their fancy flag.
The KDS one? Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, they have the unique KDS flag. You have to go to Alliance to actually see it because it's not the guilds. And there's all sorts of action going on over here. If we look in this little corner, it was 7 territories under attack, Bogul. And what is the time slot on that?
That's the late one.
That's
or
the
the American one. Yeah, 3 to 7.
UTC
that one,
and
yeah.
5 UTC. Those are the Americans, huh? I need to figure out who's in that guild or in that alliance. Maybe do a bit of a what do we call them? Interviews?
That's Joe Agony. Joe Agony. Joe Agony. Male. Joe Agony. Hi. Interview.
I believe they're a Spanish guild, aren't they?
For AOTV.
Espanol.
I think that's how you do it, right? Send.
Sí.
Right. Let's see if the guy responds.
Okay, we will find out. Otherwise, I'll bring back my high school Spanish.
No, please don't. Please don't.
No? Okay. They speak Spanish. Hopefully we can find one of them who does speak a little bit of English, and one of them will be able to work with me. Otherwise, I will get one of my many bilingual Spanish-English speaking friends here in the community to help us out, and we'll see if we can't get some kind of information from them. Because I'd like to know what's going on there. They're doing work down there. If you have that many battles in a day, 7, it's a lot. I want to know what's going on for you guys,
Definitely a shout out there. I also wanted to ask you if there's any updates on the Arch thing that's going on. I mean, we sort of heard that the Sanot Strand territory by Swami Swoy today, just an hour ago, was defended. Same in Westworld Shore, the Slayer Society one. I think a lot of people bet on these going down today, but it turns out that Arch actually defended these.
Yeah. They had a lot of guys over there. They also had I think the newbies joined them, if I'm not mistaken. I saw a bunch of guys over there. It looked like a bit of teamwork was going on. What do they call it? Hand holding. diplomacy, if you will.
Diplomacy, please. We are on the we don't do hand holding here. We don't do abuse here. We're doing diplomacy, and we're doing game mechanics. Please, we have to change the, the stories there. It has to be more lore.
I like that story. Okay. But what's wrong with lore as our own version of hand-holding? Like, our own hand-holding as our version of lore. Yeah, those words came out the wrong way.
No, we're a fantasy game, sir. We have magic. We have energy.
Bogul, I guarantee you that holding hands is a fantasy for some of these guys. So let's just...
Oh. You know what I meant.
Savage. It could be worse. I think hand holding is a good term for it. I honestly like it.
Okay, I don't.
I think it's time to draw some more raffles.
Okay, so is that it then? Arch just defended, and last one went home, and they're like, shoot, we try.
No, I
again.
think that it's going to keep going. I don't think Last Warren and those guys are going to give up. We've heard some weird rumors, like that Arch is joining the PoE alliance, but
Really?
I don't see any evidence of that.
Oh.
But actually, that's not true. But I take that back. I saw Arch down in the south, and I don't know what they were doing there because I didn't actually. The deserts. The wastelands.
Okay.
The 18 UTC Sunfang wastelands, the Sunfang ravines, the dry. Well, no, they didn't go that far. They didn't go all the way down to driving. But I saw some Arch in places where I didn't expect them. I didn't get to see them fight, but I got to see them around. The mass of them were up there over in the west defending, though. And it was, we talk about how when we were watching that fight, it seemed like they weren't super coordinated. As when we would watch one bag be on the ground. Like, I think I spent while you guys were watching one of the fights in the south, I was hanging out over here in the west, and I was watching a fight, right? And if you go back, you'll hear me talking about all these guys go into a bag because, I don't know, it's like 20 dudes dove one dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
He died. Every one of those 20 guys checked that bag, left the trash on it, and walked away. And then for the next 5 minutes, every 10 seconds, somebody would walk over to that bag, look in it, then walk away. Not one of them said, you know what? This is a danger to my fellow Archmen. I should pick up the trash and remove it so the next 20 Arch who walk by don't all look in here. None of them did it.
Clean up your trash, guys.
None of them did
Save
it.
the environment.
They just all looked into that bag.
Yeah.
And they were like, nah, that's some T6 trash. I'm not even picking that up. Left it there.
Oh, no.
Wow. I wonder how many people were late to the group because of that bag.
Half of them? Anything else, sir, on that Arch thing? Again, my question remains: what the hell are they doing? Are they just not doing anything, or are they just buried in their heads in the mountains? Or
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't have an answer for that. I have no answer for what Arch is doing.
Okay.
And I just talked to somebody from Arch on Friday.
That wasn't. I was listening to this and I was like, yes, we get to know what Arch. Maybe we get an awesome declaration of war. Maybe Arch will throw their weight into the situation. But no.
Yeah.
It was cool.
It was a good interview. I enjoyed it. But I think
from Nemesis was nice. Cool dude. Mm-hmm. But
Seed was good. I had a good time talking with him. I talked with him for quite a while outside of the interview, actually. Interesting guy. We played some similar games. We go to the same conventions, and we'd been to some of the same bars even. So it's an interesting situation. I'm going to try to talk to him again and probably get some more information on what's going on with Arch and their current war. They were saying that it was the entire world against them. And I do have a list. I have a list of people who were against them, Bogul. You want me to bring it up?
No, it's too long.
I'm going to do it again. Are you ready?
Sure.
Last Warn 2, Everything Now, Take Care, Russian Diaspora, Midnight Walkers, Cru del Sur, Last Worm, Oma, WWE, Pagad, Samba, Tufu, Gucci Gamer Toxic, and Savage, or Say GG, the Black Forge Orcs. Those guys are all against them. And I believe that those groups changed as well. People are saying that Poe is attacking them, but Poe's on their side. I don't even know anymore.
One thing I'd like to do as well, I'd like to officially apologize to Midnight Walkers, because we apparently accidentally called them Midnight Wankers on stream. Sorry.
That might have happened. Glasses, and probably should get two of them. Lenses, eyes.
But that's all I had on the notes.
Yeah, this was interesting. On the Tanks is bringing up an interesting point.
Okay.
The other day when we saw Arch being pushed back to its brink the other day, we saw Poe and Elevate working together to defend Arch.
Why? I mean, everybody defends. This just makes it more confusing. I like simple. I like simple coalitions. I like simple war declarations. I like, you're bad. You're worse. Let's fight. Something like this.
I don't know if Arch is going to support Poe, because I know that much of their support structure that's not Poe doesn't like Poe. And then you have to go, why did Elevate help on the Tanks? You're right. Why would Elevate and PoE work together to save Arch? That's the kind of question you just don't have answers for. And then you got to go, I don't have them, Bogul. None of the answers I have are good, like informed. Oh, actually, I will take Exion's explanation here. Fuck all the big alliance shit, because Arch is good for game. Fuck the coalition versus Arch. All right, there you go. That's your shout out for the day, Exion. Good job. You didn't even curse.
I think fuck's a curse.
Oh, it didn't get bleep.
I also think we're on Twitch, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. It's Exion's version of a TED Talk right there.
We still do have hideouts. Shoutouts.
We do?
Yeah. And quite a few, actually. A few of them from yesterday. And I think some of them we have to read. So unless you have raffles, for example, or interesting tidbits about information that's coming on, maybe.
I do have raffles.
Okay.
I'm going to do the raffle. I'll do a raffle. I already pulled some people. I'm going to pull some more. I've got some codes. If you're one of those people who hasn't gotten your code yet from just the other day, I'm sorry. They'll go out probably today. I mean, Tuesday's codes sometimes go out on Thursday. Happens. So Div TV won. Mr. Black Legit won. Mr. Black Legit won. And Foo Jackin won. Let's see. We got one more. Sarge won. There you go. X-Sarge 702. That's a good smattering of viewers right in there who are in chat actively involved. Congratulations. Well done. All you have to do is, the process. You whisper me, you wait for a week, I give you codes. Yeah. I'm spending time today giving out codes if somebody's wondering, because I noticed somebody didn't get their code. I got to do that. Happens.
Do you want to do shoutouts?
I do. I think it's time for shoutouts. It's a little light on news today, I feel, Bogul.
Yeah, I mean, not to talk out of the secret box, but we're supposed to have some information coming into it. What?
Oh, okay. Information coming up is vague enough.
Yes, but it didn't.
So tune in for vague information soon.
I'm sorry that I made you freak.
Hey, I did it to you the other day too. I think I came really close to a line where you're like, Shozen!
Yeah. Anyhow, we might have some cool stuff soon, TM, and we wanted to talk about that. But the war is kind of the other side. We would have been talking about that either today or tomorrow or vice versa. I suppose one thing we sort of have to do as well is again remind people about Invasion Day. But while we go through these shoutouts, sort of do a prediction for Invasion Day as well. Because are we going to see a 50 or a new patchwork, or do you think that the battle lines will stay similar after Invasion?
We always see a patchwork right after Invasion Day, and then everything goes back to the old order. Like, we rarely see a week after Invasion Day that everything's changed. It's happened before. Sometimes weird things happen in specific areas. But generally, overall, everybody goes and gets their stuff back, like their own empires, their little empires. I expect we'll see similar, but I think that this would be the Bogul. This would be the time where I would go south if I was the coalition. I would take this time on Invasion Day to do the southern thing, like to snag up a bunch of those spots and then start the new launch. Because like you just took down 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened with the bow? Did those all go back to not bow, the font? They're all back full, right? No. Oh, no, they went down. One went down, one stayed. So, I mean, tomorrow they still have the hammer and sickle in the southeast.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you go, like, because that would be Saturday, right?
Oh, you're right.
That creates quite the... No. Yeah, that's not going to be Saturday. That's 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday.
True. Oh, okay. I mean,
But
they have a base
it down
to fight
to 2, you kind of want to hit it, right?
Yeah.
You kind of want to make sure that you go there. You don't want to let it get all the way back up. But at the same time, do you go, is that the one that you go after? Or do you loop around and go after all those southern ones? Because I don't know. What's easier to hit? Like this cluster down here? Or that brutal line that nobody's been able to take so far? Because nobody's done it. Nobody's taken down the path, the crossing, the font, and held it. It's always back and forth with these 3. And that's really, I guess, a testament to the strength of PoE. Like, those are 3 really good territories to have right there. You have an 8, you have a 7. The crossing is the 5 in the middle there. But makes you wonder, what is the value of that area? And do you go, like, is it more valuable to the defender or the attacker this weekend?
I think that because these hideouts have so many, and in Robocop's found the Square one has 5 out of 5 still, they wouldn't lose their forward position. Like if you consider this like a spawning area for the PoE coalition, then you kind of want to keep that because the rest is sort of gone, right? This Robocop's found is your most northeastern front beachhead, so you kind of want to keep it, I feel like. But on Invasion Day, no. I think there's more important things to do on Invasion Day.
Would you say that for both the attacker and the defender?
I mean, I suppose they have their own thing to take care of, right? If they have a lot of territory, the guys, everybody has a lot to deal with. And I mean, this is a very narrow time window, right? The time when you have to knock down that hideout. I think everybody might be just busy enough to.
That's the busiest time. 18 UTC right then when everybody's trying to cap the towers. I mean, it makes you wonder, like, if you're the attacking coalition, right? Can you draw in a ton of defenders so that it's harder for the Empire to snag all of its territories, and then you can go through those other areas and snag them? Because I do believe the coalition has the numbers at this point.
I think a lot of the coalition members are going to be very busy in their own area. Like Zorn, for example, is going to be busy in the east. Tidal is going to be very busy in the north. Sun is going to be busy in the south. I don't think that there's enough manpower to both attack and defend it, honestly. So it might be like a small group that's just there for the fun. It's like a special interest, special ops group. But I think it's one of these things where it's like, oh well.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see what happens. I love Invasion Day. It's my favorite day of the month. Most months, anyway. Some months have Christmas.
Just one, sir.
Yeah. For you.
What?
No. All right. On to the shout-outs, Bogul. It's time, and we're ready to do shout-outs, and then I think I'm going to go to sleep. I still haven't slept yet. I'm a little goofy, guys. Sorry if I seem a little off. I'm off a lot lately. I got to get some regular sleep like a normal human being. What's going on, man? Whew. Old man needs naps. Yeah, absolutely. Whew. Okay. Shout-outs. You want to do the big one? There's a lot of words in it.
I know, and it has 2 guild names that I don't like and I think shouldn't be there. So I'm not going to read them. You can read it later. And then if it goes through the censorship department, then we can read it next show.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? There's some. I didn't even see that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
The next one, though, from yesterday. That has a lot of curds. Are we turning into a mature stream, sorry?
I think we are currently labeled a mature stream. If somebody wants to go ahead and let us know when they clicked on the stream earlier today, whether it was mature or not.
I think you took that off again.
Oh, I did? Oh. All right. Well, fuck renting. Join Newbie and farm salt of rental shitlords. Have fun. We have SIGs for all types of activities and experience levels. Join Newbie and Arch. Refuse to bend the knee. Never give up. Don't pay rent. And most importantly, have fun. What is your fun per hour? That's from Albion News 24.
Quality shoutouts. Somebody put at least a little effort into shoutouts other than Lucius Blake, who just says shout out to Bogul the Bagmaker.
Well, all right, what's wrong with that?
Thank you.
Somebody's got to shout out to the bag makers.
Thank you, but
to the cape makers, to the mount raisers, to the cabbage farmers.
Everybody matters.
To the tower feeders.
Everybody matters.
Yes. Everybody matters.
Thanks anyway.
Yeah.
Have fun. This next reset Albion Players by Pando Baron.
Fabricator 11. Is it 20 mil to get my guild into Arch? Out of my face with that! There's a lot of stars. I don't know if those were supposed to be words I was supposed to say, but it just stars things, so...
Is it 20 mil to get my guild into Arch?
Oh, is 20 mil a lot?
No, but... Is that the current rate to join Arch, 20 mil? Is that true, Chad?
Arch paid people to join them.
No.
Hey, right now, I bet you if you said we have a guild of not gatherers and we PvP all the time, like say Savage wanted to join Arch. Not that they would. Here, just saying.
All right.
Say a guild like Savage. 75 hardcore bangers who are going in every day without CTA necessary because they'll just show up at every hour. I bet you Arch would pay $6 million for that. Yeah.
20 even. Yeah, all right. I think that's I think they might pay $2 billion or something for that.
Okay. Well, then I think they'd have to pay for it now.
Gutu Pitoko asks, what is the easiest way to make a lot of silver? Question mark. Buy gold?
Watch the show.
Oh,
buy gold. No, that's even better. That's better. Just buy the gold from the official site or in game.
Yeah, get gold.
Yeah.
Get
good.
Get rich. Get gold. That's at 2.8, by the way. 2.850. Yeah.
Oh, gold is going up.
Well, it has been for like 2 weeks,
Yeah,
but
4 weeks. It's been slowly just going up, right? It took about a dip, like in the middle of the week, and came down about 200 and went back up. I'm not looking at it. I'm just guessing. My feels are up.
Yeah.
See. Yeah, that's just my feelers. I know the gold market, guys. I don't even have to look at it. I just know what it's doing. I can, like, you ever seen Scrooge McDuck?
Did I ever see? Yes.
Yeah, you know who Scrooge McDuck is. You've heard of him, right?
Yeah.
Well, when gold is in the ground and he walks by it, he knows. I know when gold is going up.
Doubt?
Just know. I just have like a spider tingle, like a Peter tingle. Let's see. Arch is best guild, no question. Arch is not a guild. Absolute zero. Arch is an alliance. And it's definitely the biggest. And I'm American, so that means it's the best.
What? On the tank says this is a shout out. I don't get the American one there, because actually you are American, right? So you can determine what things are huge, and then you can determine because they are
in America.
Large,
if it's big, it's good. Like that's just not like. Jeez.
What?
But I can determine huge. I get daily updates on huge, big, and the best.
Oh God!
It's daily updates.
I guess we can put that to ours too. Huge.
Yeah.
Rump Nelskin says this is not a shout out, but screw Arch though. Fuck Arch do.
Yeah,
lol.
It's okay. I know it's hard for you.
I don't say curse words, sir.
I know. You're getting better at it, though. You're getting better. Another 4 years of this game will have you cursing.
I try very hard, sir. I try very hard.
Okay. Shout out to the hand holders from Black Lumberjack. All right. Shout out. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. On the tanks. I have to do that without doing the notes because they will take down the show if I do it with notes. What is the flux capacitor? Bogul doesn't care. Son of a bunny biscuit. Kushu, 83. Bogul, what is the flux capacitor? Do you know? Bogul, you're muted.
Flux is a commonly used electronics and electromagnetic theory and application, but rarely in the context of a capacitor. In general terms, flux simply means...
No, it's how you time travel, Bogul. It's how you time travel.
I wish I could travel forward so the show was over.
Well, if you watched Back to the Future, you'd know you can travel forward.
I know.
Okay. You ever eat the booty?
What?
That's it's a shout out by Real.
Excuse me? Hello? Excuse me? No? What?
Say my name.
Rump Nelskin.
Yeah. Shout out to the Thetford faction. Hey, Thetford.
I think we have to stop with the shoutouts now. They keep coming.
Gosh. Just end show, please. Thank you. Rampant staff, you're welcome. See you guys tomorrow at 8 18 UTC-ish for the ZVZ show, and then back at 19. And for Rampant staff, I'm going to pull a raffle because Rampant is right. The show is over, and now it's time for you guys to all go to bed or whatever you guys do when you're not watching the show. I don't know what you do. Fam, Vipime? Vipime. Vipime? Viprime. Viprime. Viprime.
Yes, you said it right. Yes.
That guy.
Yes. You won.
You have to whisper me. You won. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's show. It was fun. I had a good time. I'm going to go to sleep now. No, Shozen hasn't slept yet. I couldn't fall asleep last night, Does. I was up all night and I'm a little goofy. I kind of need some sleep. It's you know when you get past that point where you're tired and then just like you start seeing spiders?
Whoa.
I'm almost there.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night,
See you
people.
tomorrow.
Have a good Albion day. Prepare yourselves for the invasion that is to come. Be nice to your officers. Prepare yourselves for tomorrow's show, tomorrow's stream, the weekend's streams. And yeah, see you very soon. Bye. Shozen, say bye. I think you should.